I absolutely hate this new angel shot meta. So for those who are unaware right now, the last couple weeks to about a month or so, there's been a rise of videos on TikTok and other forms of social media, really all of them, about like content creators or influencers kind of poking fun at what is known as an angel shot. And an angel shot, for those who are unaware, is a way of asking for help at a bar or restaurant without directly saying it. It's a way of for either men and or women, so it's completely gender neutral. For those who are unable to, feel uncomfortable with, or just simply don't want the situation to get any worse, you would order an angel shot through a bartender, a bouncer, a manager, of whatever sorts, and then you would receive help in the process. This all started because of a Facebook meme, some odd years ago, and it was a really good idea. I mean, I made a couple videos on it a few years back, more so recently as well, and a lot of other people have done the same thing, and it's started kind of get spread around. A lot of like other nations, I know like Europe and some parts of Australia as well, instead of ordering an angel shot, you would ask if Angela's working. It's the same basic idea. It's just, kind of making sure that, people are able to be safer in an environment where they're drinking, where potentially things could go wrong. This could be, being drugged, domestic violence of any sort, sexual assault, or, being creeped on, whatever it might be, you're able to receive help. And I made a video response a couple days ago to one video that really did bother me, saying that the bartender in this situation doesn't sell the angel shots in the video, and you could tell that he was aware of what was going on. So he purposely turned his back in the situation, and I received a lot of hate on this. I couldn't even begin to tell you how many DMs, comments I've received from that video, as far as people telling me to unalive myself, calling me a clown, or simply telling me that I don't get the joke. And I understand that this person was trying to make a joke. I do get it. But the way I see it, and the way that I almost wish other people would see it as well, because to me it seems like common sense. It's not dark humor, but there's a certain line you shouldn't cross. An idea behind an angel shot, the purpose of it, the process of it, is supposed to make people feel safe in an environment where they're not. And you're going to poke jabs at it and make a joke about it to the point where it's no longer holds its meaning anymore. Like, no one's going to want to order one now. No one's going to want to sit there and feel safe in these situations if they're going to be made fun of about it. And I can't quite wrap my head around that at all. Like, why would somebody go out of their way to do so? And it's really been bothering me, because I'm still receiving hate on this and being told that I'm wrong in this situation for even having made the video to begin with. The response of trying to make sure people feel protected, make sure that they feel safe. Now, luckily, I've never had to deal with the situation too much recently, and I'm kind of glad about it. Mainly because we have a lot of bouncers at the bar I work at, and all the bartenders are on the same page. Like, if someone needs help, you help them, period. There's never been an issue with that. I did have some run-ins a few years back, especially earlier on in my bartending career, where some people did need help, and they got the help they needed in those situations. It was fantastic. I mean, it bothers me that the situation had to even occur in order for them to need help. But the thing is, they got the help they needed. No questions asked, that kind of situation. If you want to talk about it later, great. But I've been hearing more and more stuff recently about men and women both who have been drugged in a scenario, who have gone into situations that could have easily been avoidable if they had just simply asked for help or felt comfortable asking for help. I won't drop names at all, but there are a few friends that are very close to me, and some things, they could have been handled better, and I just wish I had known about it. And now I feel as if, even if given the opportunity to do so back then, they still wouldn't now, because of videos like this that have been going around, making them feel almost stupid for asking for help. And it's really starting to like boil my blood, because it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't happen. I think the first real situation I ever had with this was a few years back, and I made a video on this already, where I was could be a DD for my friend for her 21st birthday. And I was gonna make sure she was taken care of, drive her around wherever she needs. And we were at a certain bar. I won't really name it, but it was back in my college career, and this is like long before I started bartending, before I knew anything was going on. And at one point, she kind of felt creeped out by some of the guys that she was with at the time period. And I was, nearby, just making sure she could do like her own thing. And at one point she was like, I kind of want to leave this bar, but I just got this drink and I don't want to waste it. I'm like, well, my promise to you was I was going to be sober for the night, and, I'm not going to drink it all, but, one drink's not going to kill me. We're going to walk around to all the other bars anyway. Like, I'll be long out of my system. One drink won't kill me, right? I drank it and I essentially blinked, and my next thought, my next, memory was pavement. I woke up face down in the Walmart parking lot, confused. I had my phone, my wallet, my keys. I mean, I felt fine. Um, People even asked me if my butthole hurt or whatever. No, I was not raped that I know of. But the point being is, I had gotten drugged when my friend in the situation, I guess, was the intended person to have been drugged in this. And I'm actually grateful that it happened to me and not to her, because if something would have happened to her that night when I was essentially taking care of her, I never would have forgave myself. And that was an important lesson to me for her, the first time in my entire life, not accepting a drink where I didn't know where it came from. And back then, this idea of asking for help at a bar never once crossed my mind. So one of the reasons why I have the social media platform I have now is I'm trying to push to make sure that people feel safe in these situations, that they're aware of the dangers that that occur, and to make sure that it doesn't happen to them. Like, I learned a lot of lessons. I'm trying to push on other people to make sure that, they stay safe and have as much fun as they possibly can in these social environments, in these social settings. Drinking can be a dangerous act, but it also can be a fun one as well. And this world is a fucked up place. The bad things are going to occur, and you can't stop all the bad people. But what we can do is inform those as best as we possibly can to make sure that they make the best decisions while they're going out, doing the things that they may be doing, and they can be as safe as they possibly can. And this meta with making jokes with the angel shot videos, I feel as if is just regressing our society right now, making it even worse. And I just want to put this video out there saying that I'm not going to take my video down. I don't care how many times I get called a clown. I do not care how many times I get told to unalive myself or whatever it might be. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong in this situation. I have no regrets whatsoever for posting this video. I will continue to make videos on it as well. And if you don't like me, I don't give a shit. I really don't. Because as much as I like to have fun, as much as I like to go out, as much as I try to be energetic and do the right thing and all that, the right thing in this situation is to make sure that people are safe when they're going out. And I refuse to back down from that. And if this is a hill I'm going to die on, I'm going to die on this hill happily. I really will. So I just wanted to put this video out there, completely unedited, just speaking my mind. Just because it's just been in the back of my head now, just constantly all day, and I just can't stop thinking about how much this situation right now bothers me. So guys, just from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say, be safe when you go out there, when you're doing stuff, whatever you might be doing, when you're going out with your friends. Make smart decisions, make the fun decisions, but just ultimately at the end of the day, make sure you're doing what's best for you. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, I love each and every one of you. And as always, guys, have a great day, y'all.